Okay. What's up, guys? PK here. My boy Ravi. How you doing, Ravi? All right. Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. He's actually busy at work today, so it's okay. We're gonna run one without him. This just gives us more chance to actually talk about fights. Like how they do the events now without the crowd because of the COVID shit. Actually, a big fan of that, man. Yeah, dude, it's so much better. Yeah, when someone gets dropped. Yeah. But let's say when I'm watching Bisping or Anik, DC, Joe Rogan on the commentators table, you can hear their expressions as well. So to me, that's very similar. Okay, so UFC 252. This is on August 15 on Sunday, 10. Okay, main card's gonna start at 10 a.m. So now we're looking at a bantamweight bout. Dodson and Merab.
Merab is someone's teammate.
Have you actually heard about Merab?
Oh, he trains under Sarah Longo, huh? Fucking
yeah,
love that team.
probably Sterling's training partner.
Yeah. Okay. He's on a 4-fight win
Yeah, they
streak.
always talk about him. They
Mr.
talk very.
Merab Dvalishvili. He's on a 4-fight win streak. All decisions unanimous though, so must be saying something.
Yeah.
Against John Dodson. John Dodson has gone against a lot of high level fucking fighters.
He's gone against the who's who of bantamweight division.
Exactly. And he's fast, man.
Definitely on the tail end of his career.
That's so sad to say, but okay. So he won against Nathaniel Wood, TKO.
I don't know about that.
But he's suffered some losses recently.
Yeah.
Dude, it's impressive, man. The only people he's lost against, like recently, was
Yeah.
Peter Yan,
Top notch.
which is the current bantamweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rivera, which was the number one contender in the bantamweight division. Marlon Moraes, who fought for the title.
Yep.
And John Lineker. And that was a split decision too. So like he's just losing against like the top of the top here.
I can't even say he's at the tail end of his career.
Yeah, because he just lost against like champ or number one contender pretty much.
Picks.
I don't know, man. Like it's what are the odds? Do you have the odds up?
Yeah, 2 point. So for Dodson to win, so you bet $10, you get $26. You bet on Merab $10, you get $15 back. To be honest, Dodson's odds look really good, man.
You like him as a dog? I think I like him as a dog as well.
Love him as a dog.
Okay, so Merab, who is he?
Dude, he's from Georgia. Where the fuck is Georgia? Judo and Jiu-Jitsu? Sounds like Sambo.
To be honest with you, I don't even know what the fuck Sambo is, man. What do you mean, where's Georgia? US, right?
No, the country is Georgia.
Dude, don't put me on the spot like that.
So Merab's from Georgia. It lies on the intersection of Europe and Asia, dude.
Yeah.
It's next to Armenia, Azerbaijan. Yeah,
I think I like Dodson as a dog there, man. I think I
Same, dude.
To be honest, I don't watch enough.
I have a feeling that to those people that actually, watch both their fights equally as much, they probably see a grappling advantage.
For Merab?
Just looking at the record, it doesn't show.
Right.
The odds don't make that much sense, but skill-wise, his grappling's probably significantly better. Alright, JDS and Rozenstruik. Heavyweight bout.
Banger of a fight.
Former champ, Junior Dos Santos. You put any fight from the heavyweight division, top 10 or even top 15, I'm interested, man. Like,
and
everyone loves heavyweight fights.
Too.
And
like, they're not gonna fucking take each other down on them.
Yeah.
I don't... Junior is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and Rozenstruik is like a kickboxer, but I don't think JDS is gonna.
None of them are gonna. None of them gonna grapple.
Definitely not Rozenstruik.
Yeah.
So who do you have in that fight? I was gonna say JDS as well. I think I would have JDS by decision. I think that's how it's gonna go.
3 rounds. Yeah, Rob. The thing is, if you're going 3 rounds, I don't see how JDS wins decision unless he mixes up the grappling, dude. Because he's.
You think Rozenstruik is gonna like school him on the feet?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe possible.
Yeah, so
as well.
if JDS strikes with Rozenstruik, probably Rozenstruik has a slight advantage. Yeah.
So Rozenstruik, right? His last fight was
Yeah,
Francis,
but
huh? He got
both
knocked
of
out.
them are coming
which-
off losses.
Fuck, that was like such a sloppy ass
Yeah.
knockout, but he did get knocked out. So we didn't really see much
Didn't
from
see
Rozenstruik.
anything, dude.
But before that, he went against Alistair.
Yeah.
He knocked Alistair out, but he was pretty much getting wrecked
Yes.
the whole fight.
So yeah,
Don't you
you know what? JDS, I'm definitely gonna. I feel like I'm gonna put money on JDS, man. When was the last time JDS used his wrestling?
I would say never, man. Like, I don't even remember. I watched JDS knock out Tai Tuivasa live. That was so sad, bro. It was in Adelaide or something. Or Perth. No, it was Adelaide. Oh my god. So he won against Tuivasa.
Mhm.
What else? He knocked
he
him
went
out,
on
huh? He
a
TKO'd him, right?
3-fight win streak. Decision win over Blagoy Ivanov, TKO against Tai Tuivasa,
Okay.
and TKO against Derek Lewis. And he got stopped by Francis within a minute.
I mean, everyone gets stopped by Francis unless you're fucking motherfucking Steve.
That rematch, I don't think that rematch is ever gonna happen, man. Definitely not.
I think it might, dude. I think if Stipe wins
Yeah.
against DC, I think that's the fight to make. What else is there to make at heavyweight?
But would he take it? Why would he take it? Yeah, we should see that rematch. I don't think Stipe is gonna do it.
There's nobody else in heavyweight. There's literally no one else.
Yeah, they might retire. He might retire
Curtis Blaze, but Francis beat Curtis Blaze
twice,
twice.
dude. Okay, you know what? Let's see if Stipe and DC both retire. What's gonna happen? So
So we got. So we both agree. So did you pick JDS or did you pick Rozenstruik?
I picked JDS, man. I just fuck. Yeah, I picked JDS.
I think path of least resistance would be JDS, like trying to take him down and submitting him.
I don't know, man. I think, I won't be surprised if JDS does grapple, dude.
I'd like to
He
see
probably
it
has a
for sure.
significant advantage, dude, in grappling, and he knows it, man.
I know JDS is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I don't know like Rozenstruik's jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, probably not that good.
But he's got a mad kickboxing
Yeah.
record, doesn't he?
Insane,
yeah, he's
dude.
85-8. Just
He got knocked
insane.
out before in kickboxing as well.
Yeah, but like 85-5, that's crazy,
dude.
no? So the next one, the people's main
Yep.
event, maybe.
The
Sugar
Sugar Show
Show.
against Cheeto.
Probably the biggest potential superstar that UFC has on their hands
Yep.
right now.
Let me see. Apart from Sean O'Malley, nah, man, no one else. No one even comes close. Edmund,
Edmund,
but come on,
I
man,
think like prospect wise, I think Sean O'Malley's probably the
he
biggest
doesn't
one.
he doesn't
now.
bring the same energy, the same charisma, the same showmanship as Sean O'Malley.
Yep, I agree. No,
And
I
dude,
agree for sure.
I don't think anyone invests as much into his into building his own brand like Sean O'Malley. I don't think there's any other fighter that does that. Masvidal, yeah,
Yeah, I listen to his podcast a lot. I think it seems like he's doing everything right.
yep.
But Cheeto is no joke
He
though,
is.
Brian.
He beats as well. Like his last loss to Song Yadong, which I think some people actually thought that Cheeto won. Before that, he was on a 5-fight finishing streak. That's crazy, dude.
Yep. Let's say he's on a 6-fight win streak, and he was supposed to fight Sean,
Yeah.
but Sean tested positive for Ostarine, and that was like a
Yeah.
whole thing. Whoever wins this fight will become. I think both of them would become like a future star for the UFC.
They're not gonna build up Cheeto as much as they would build up Sean. Like invest in him.
If Cheeto just keeps like winning against
Yep.
people, and especially if he wins against Sugar
Yep.
Sean, like that's a lot of eyeballs. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So Sugar Sean and
Yeah.
Cheeto. I don't know, man. I think Sugar Show by.
Knockout.
I think Sugar Show by decision. What about you? What do you think?
So Vera has never been finished. Yeah, it's tough as fuck, dude. Sugar Show by decision.
Man,
yeah, makes sense, dude.
his ground game is super legit. He's with Team
Yeah.
Oyama,
What team?
and I'm pretty sure he trained stand up with Jason Perillo as well. Like he's no joke.
Yep.
Legit team behind him too.
Yeah. I mean, Sean O'Malley's odds is really bad, man. Like, considering how good Vera is, you bet $10 on O'Malley, you get $13 back.
Mhm,
So you bet on
1.3.
Vera, you get $10, you get $35 back. If you're
Odds, man.
if you're a betting
Fuck,
man, like,
some really good underdog picks, man.
yeah, exactly.
Like I wouldn't count Cheeto Vera out.
Not at
At
all,
all.
dude. Not at all.
And I know Sugar Sean has been working hard on his jiu-jitsu, and when he did that quintet, he survived against Gilbert. And he's training against like world-class world-class jiu-jitsu
Yeah,
athletes. too.
O'Malley, he went against.
So like his jiu-jitsu is no joke.
What was the guy's. The guy that he went against? The Japanese dude. Gomi. Yeah, Takanori Gomi.
So like Sean O'Malley's jiu-jitsu is no
Yeah,
joke.
dude.
But stand-up wise, I think he should have the advantage.
I don't think there's anyone.
But maybe I'm just a Sugar Sean.
I don't think there's anyone in the bantamweight division that has an advantage over O'Malley in striking. I really don't like. Not. I mean, given the momentum that he's riding, I don't think.
I mean, we haven't seen him against like top flight opponents.
we really haven't. That's the thing.
I would like to believe that too. Yes.
Cody.
Fast ass hands.
Fast hands, fast footwork.
Peter Yan has legit striking too. Marlon Reyes has legit striking too. Jose Aldo has legit striking.
I think Cruz is
too.
done, man.
Damn, bantamweight is stacked,
It is, dude. It's really stacked.
Alright, so before we get into that, let's. So we both picked Sugar Sean, and I'm picking by decision.
I'm definitely going with Sugar Sean.
KO
I can't
decision?
go against Sugar Sean.
Yeah,
So Sugar Sean by.
We're so biased. Since day one, huh?
Since day one, Ralph. I remember it clearly, man. This guy's the new shit.
I remember you showing me Sugar Sean.
It's crazy how we can just talk about fights for hours, dude. So both of us are definitely gonna go with O'Malley, right? Okay.
Yeah, and I picked decision.
Okay, decision.
Who do you think? You think he's gonna knock him out?
Yeah, I actually do. No.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see that as well.
Yeah,
100%.
I actually do.
I could see
I
that
mean,
as
I
well,
can't.
100%.
Decision sounds like a really smart prediction, but yeah, I think knockout.
Yeah,
Rav, call me crazy. I think that even though I don't know in depth about both their jiu-jitsu, I just think if O'Malley does decide to grapple, or if he has to grapple, he's probably gonna surprise everyone.
I think he'll be fine though, even if he has to grapple. Like, just because someone is a black belt in jiu-jitsu and someone else is like a purple belt in jiu-jitsu doesn't mean that he's getting stopped.
Don't mean nothing in a fight.
You know what I mean? Exactly. And MMA jiu-jitsu is different than jiu-jitsu.
Don't mean nothing. It's whether you can do it on the night, whether you can execute. There. Okay, let's.
Okay, so shall we talk about the main
event? The trilogy.
Fight for the best heavyweight of all time.
Best heavyweight of all time.
Fight for the heavyweight.
Yeah, sounds about right. Definitely no. There's no doubt, right? This is whoever wins this is the heavyweight GOAT.
Who's in the consideration? Fedor.
If you're including, outside the UFC organizations, Kane, Verdum, they always say that.
Yeah, but Fedor in his prime, I think you have to think about it. Verdum.
But those.
I think it's hard to say it's Verdum because he's got knocked out by Stipe, and he's lost.
Those people are done.
Your mic just stopped. Let's cut out just now. What'd you say?
I'm saying like the GOATs of this era for the heavyweight division, Stipe, DC, and Ngannou. Ngannou is the closest thing to the potential GOAT.
You cannot call Ngannou GOAT when Stipe's beat him though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. But you cannot call Stipe GOAT because DC's beaten him. And you can't call DC GOAT.
But that's why we're about to find out. That's why we're
man.
about to find out.
So if DC wins, he's definitely the GOAT, dude. No one's gonna argue with that, dude.
So let's bring up Stipe's record.
Man, DC lost twice, man, to John Jones.
So Stipe has pretty much only lost against Stefan Struve, which, okay, whatever. He lost against Stefan Struve. He lost against Junior Dos Santos in a unanimous decision, but he knocked him out afterwards. And then he lost against DC.
He's only lost 3 times, dude.
By KO, and then he TKO'd DC. And DC has only lost
3 times as well.
Stipe at heavyweight, right? He was undefeated, and then he lost against Stipe. Different eras and.
Yep. First of all, most current UFC fans don't even know anything about Fedor, including myself.
Yeah, like even me, like even our knowledge on Fedor.
It's nothing, dude.
So who do you got, Stipe or DC?
I know you, Ralph. I know you're definitely going with DC. I'm gonna go with Stipe, man. I thought he was gonna win the first fight.
Fuck, man, it's hard, man. It's cause I just rewatched Stipe DC 2. You can't really say much about Stipe DC 1 because whatever. It was one-sided, quick KO. Like you don't really, you can't really learn much about the fight with the KO so quick. In the second fight, DC wrestled him in the first round, and that was it. He didn't wrestle him afterwards.
That's true, and I think DC won all of the rounds, excluding the 4th round.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but it was close though.
Yeah,
it was real close. Like, if you told me Stipe won the second or third round, like I won't be.
It's really 50-50, right? If you think about it, it really is 50-50. It's a pick'em fight.
Yeah, it is a pick. Is it a pick'em fight?
No.
Like odds wise.
Yeah, you bet $10, you get $18 on Stipe. You bet 10, you get $20 on DC.
Fuck. Okay, so the way I see it happening is DC is gonna be more wrestling heavy. He does have the counters for. He said Stipe leaves openings when he goes for that left
Yep.
body shot, which pretty much led to him
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
knocked out.
DC's got a whole lot of time to just touch up all his defense.
Right, but what do you think Stipe is gonna do? So you think Stipe is motivated though?
Yeah.
He looks like slim as well.
Somehow
I
think
don't know, man. It's hard to say. And plus, don't forget they're fighting in the small cage as well, so it benefits DC. Like you push him against the fence, that's like against the fence already. Like it favors the grapplers a lot.
Yep.
Fighting in this one. Whereas Stipe wants to stay long, like probably like hit him with his jabs and shit, and fight on the outside. Fuck, man. I don't know.
It's
so
really
hard to say.
50-50 and
I don't know. I gotta say DC though. I think.
yeah.
Let DC win right off into the sunset, and that's it. Done. Retire.
Yeah, I
call it
think
a career.
Stipe should do the same thing too if he wins. Right off into the sunset. Does he really want to take that Ngannou fight? The next Mike Tyson of MMA.
How old is Stipe? Do we know?
Stipe is it's not that old. Okay, he's quite old as well. 38 this year. So what's your pick, dude? DC, right?
So, I think I picked DC. No, because I said Sugar Sean O'Malley by decision. I said DC by decision, and I said John Dodson by decision.
Okay. So those are the ones that you're gonna bet on. Right?
I mean, I'll probably bet on the other ones too, but I'm only knowledgeable on those 3 fights. The other fights, like I don't really know about Kutabala, and I don't really know about Merab.
I'm probably only gonna bet on the last 3 fights. Yeah.
Yeah, the last 3 fights.
Dude,
yeah.
since I
So you got Stipe by knockout or by decision, do you think?
Man, I think it's a knockout, dude.
Dude, your mic's
A
off. I can't
knockout,
hear
dude. I think Stipe is gonna knock him out.
you. Knockout? Stipe by
Yeah, I
knockout?
think so.
Give me a round then, at least.
What do I know? Round 4, round 5, championship rounds, dude. Yeah.
We can talk about this
Thanks,
all day.
guys.
So let's
Whoever actually tuned in, I hope you guys enjoyed. And you guys are probably already fight fans,
Yeah.
man. But we'll catch
We'll give
you
more shit soon.
again soon, and I'll be with probably the next one that we're gonna do is with Ben again. So it'll be me, Ben, and Ravi. Yeah. Support, bro.
Hell yeah.
Only gonna
Support
get
the
better from
podcast,
now
boy.
on.
Let's get it.
See ya.
He's obese. I'm like, what is shit?